Hey everyone, it's Rebecca from the Knitting Unicorn, and it has been a month since my last podcast. As you can see, I dyed my hair pink. The plague life is fun. I got really bored. I thought this would be fun, so yay, pink. Um, it did say, however, not to shampoo it the first time, just to rinse it, so it's a little greasy, but whatever, bear with me. So it is March 27th, Friday, coming to you from Massachusetts. My apartment's, well, doesn't look bad from where you guys are, but everything's in boxes because I'm moving again back to New Hampshire, so I'm really excited about that. I definitely missed living up there, and yeah, so I'm doing that in 9 days. And yeah, just been trying to hang in there. Been watching a lot of your podcasts and playing on Instagram and just doing a lot of knitting. Luckily, I'm still able to work from home, so not a whole lot has changed for me other than not being able to go places, but I was kind of a homebody anyway, so it's fine. I do miss seeing people though, so it is what it is. We'll have to do our part and stay home. So anyway, I did finish a few things. Last time I showed you a ton of whips, and I finished a couple things, and I have some more whips. I think I have a new thing, and I just got some squishy mail today, so this will probably be on the short side, but I wanted to just check in and say hi to everybody. Yeah. So let's get started. The first thing is my Paris Toujours. So I was working on this last time, and I finished it, and I love it. So here it is. And this is a pattern by Isabel Kramer, and the yarn is Spun Right Round Classic Sock in the mini set, and it's called Travel or Explore or something like that, but it is one of a kind. So I think there's only like 10 of these that she made, and that was that. I did mention that I thought I'd have to go stash diving for some minis. I decided not to do that, and what I did was the last mini wasn't going to be quite enough, so I striped it with scraps from the previous stripes. It's a little bit shorter than the pattern calls for, but I think it came out nice. I really like how that looks. And it really kind of blends in, I think. I don't know. So anyway, that is my Paris Toujours, and I love it. I wear it all the time. I think, no, it's not. I was gonna say it's my first fingering weight shawl, but I did make one several years ago that I gave to my aunt. But this is the first fingering weight shawl I've made for me. Usually I wear DK shawls, so it's a little bit different having something so light, but it's also still warm and cozy, so I like it. I do have some other fingering weight shawls on the needles, and I will show those to you. So yeah. Other whips that we have, no, I'm sorry, FOs. I finally finished my Stoneham Poncho. I still have to weave in the ends and block it, but I think I'm gonna put that off for a little bit. I'm gonna put all my FOs in a pile and then weave all the ends in one day when I'm motivated to do it. But I'm not going to wear this anytime soon because it's super warm. But this is my Stoneham Poncho, and I think it came out really nice. This is a pattern by Diana Walla for Espace Tricot, and it's like a little poncho capelet kind of a thing. And I think it fit pretty well when I put it on. It's a little shorter than I'd like, but when I block it, I think it'll be fine. I also skipped the last color repeat down here because I didn't want the colors going over my bust. Um, just don't want to accentuate my bust if I don't have to. But this yarn is Kelborn Woolen Scout, and I'll give you a close-up of it. I am in love with this yarn. It is so, so beautiful. It's a DK, I believe, 100% wool. I believe it's made in Peru, but I have no idea. It's not superwash, I don't think. Didn't say it was on the ball band, but it's like next to skin soft, and I'm super sensitive to non-superwash wool. So the fact that I can wear this next to my skin, I've put it on, the whole turtleneck and everything, and wore it for a little bit just to see how it would feel, and it's great. I love it. So this was really fun to do, and I guess I have a reason to look forward to next winter. And I'm definitely going to use this yarn for other projects, especially color work, because guys, it's amazing. I love it. Gorgeous. So my other FO was a long time coming. Oh, I should have got my sock blockers. Feeling lazy. These are my Bomb Pop socks. I think I showed them last time. I had finished one, but I just finished the second one. Let me take this off. Hang on, sorry. All right. So these are, the pattern is the Georgia sock from Tracy Miller from the Grocery Girls, and it's got this cute little lace panel down the front. And you can do this, the pattern doesn't call for self-striping yarn, but it does have stripes in it. This obviously is self-striping, so I didn't need to do that. But this was a lot of fun to knit. I kind of put it down because I wanted them for July 4th, and I hadn't finished them in time for July 4th, so I figured I'd work on them later. So I finished these this week. The yarn is Whips on Sticks, Kayla's favorite. I think it's Kayla's favorite. I'm not sure. It's a sock base that she has. And it was her July stripy yarn club colorway from last year. So, and she did amazing with this. It looks just like a Bomb Pop. And then I also thought that this pattern was nice with it because it reminded me of those banners that people put up around July 4th with the red, white, and blue on them. So I think these came out really well. Again, I still have to weave in the ends and block it, but I'm pretty happy with this. So, and they fit really nicely. I think I don't normally like a afterthought heel. Well, technically it was a forethought heel because I put in waste yarn. But yeah, I mean, I think they fit pretty nice. You can't see them, but they fit. So, yay. Let's see, what else do we have? Oh, so my current whip that I'm mostly knitting on this exclusively is the Netflix and Chill shawl. Can't remember who it's by. I always forget it. Boho Chic Fiber Company. Netflix and Chill. So I'll show you what it looks like. That's what it looks like in the pattern. Glare. But it's a big, cozy shawl. It is fingering weight, but the pattern, it's like this waffle. So anyway, here, let me show you this first. This is where I've gotten. Doesn't seem that far, but I don't know. I only have a few more repeats of this pattern before I switch to the next pattern, but or stitch. This is kind of like a waffle stitch. It looks way better in person, but this is a waffle stitch, and then there's like some garter stripes, and I think the nature of that fabric, having the purl bumps and like bits of garter and stuff, just makes it feel really squishy and not like a light, lacy fingering weight shawl. So I'm really loving this. It's a lot of fun. Last time, I did talk about it last time because I was saying that I didn't think it was intuitive. The pattern for this section is, I'm not gonna give out too many details because it's a paid for pattern, but it's repeats. You do 9 repeats, and I just finished the 7th repeat, and it looks like nothing. I mean, it must block out really big, or I don't know, maybe I'm doing it wrong, I don't know, but regardless, I digress. The first 3 or 4 repeats, I felt like it wasn't intuitive. I had to keep looking at the pattern. And then after I finished the 4th one, the last 3, I was like, oh, I get it. Like it just clicked. So I don't even have to look at the pattern now. So it is definitely TV knitting once you get the hang of the repeat. It's 8 rows, but it's almost more like 4 that just kind of swap. So it was pretty easy. And I have my little stitch marker on here. Oh my god, who's this from? I'll try to put it in because I can't remember, but I love this so much. It's so cute, my little unicorn. Anyway, so this is the yarn. It is Zen Garden, and it is the Serenity 20 base, and this is in Clay Sand, which is a one-of-a-kind colorway. I hope I can bump up the color on this because it's looking kind of dull, and it's not that dull. It's kind of like, that's not brown, it's actually orange, but hopefully you guys can see it that way. See it on here? No, it doesn't look it. But yeah, it's orange. Very fall colors, and I'm really enjoying it, so I'm excited to get that done. What else do we have? I've showed you guys most of the other things I have. I have not worked on my shift at all since the last time I showed it to you. I haven't worked on my washed out since I showed it to you. What else do we have? I've worked a little bit on my link socks, doing them 2 at a time, but it's just a vanilla sock, so I don't really have much to show you. It's a pretty colorway though. And then I also have another vanilla sock that I just keep this one in my purse. This, I really like this one a lot. This is Teeny Button Studios. I believe this is her BFL sock, and it is in the colorway Mully Grubs, which is in a Harry Potter inspired colorway. It's a nice sock. I think it's kind of a nice men's sock. So I'm thinking of just knitting a tube with cuffs at either end, and then I'll decide who it's for and do heels and toes later. But I just wanted to have something small on 9-inch circs that I could just keep in my purse. Although I don't go anywhere anymore, so it doesn't matter. And lastly, I have some squishy mail. Yay, squishy mail. So this I just got today. I got another package from Inktsheep Fiber, who I love so much. Her stuff is so amazing. And I bought a skein of sock yarn from her called Corduroy, and it's like a blue base. It's got a bunch of other colors in it, and I really love it. I'll try to put a picture in if I can find one. Maybe I can pull it off her website. Because I'm moving, I actually packed all my yarn today, and then this showed up in the mail, and I was like, didn't have time to pack it. So anyway, this is Lolo Did It Hippos for Little Celebrations Club, and this is the March colorway for this year, and it is called Mani Petty. I don't want to take it out all the way. Okay, so the big skein is Mani Petty, and this is called Oi Bonita, I think. Oh my god, I love it. It's so pretty. I love her hippo colorways. So this is going to be a super cute pair of socks. Yeah, I love it. So that was a nice little surprise. And then I got a little sample from her, which was so cute. This is her Solo base, which I have not used. I don't do a lot with Solo, single ply. But this is called Cotton Candy. I'll take it out. The colorway is gorgeous. So it's called, I mean, it looks like cotton candy. I want to eat it. So yeah, I love this. I don't know if I would buy the Solo. Maybe. But I would definitely buy this colorway. So I'm so glad she sent me this sample. It's gorgeous. It's really soft though, so maybe I would. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a big singles fan, but so I mean that's really all I have to show you guys. I don't have a lot going on. You know, we're all doing the quarantine thing, and it's weird. I'm looking forward to things going back to normal. I hope it happens sooner than later, so I hope people really take it seriously. Stay home as much as possible, social distancing, washing your hands. I know I sound like a broken record, everybody's saying it, but it's so important. Not just because you don't want to get sick, but it's other people getting sick. That's really the big issue, is other people getting it. And things will not go back to normal if people don't follow the guidelines to stay home and distance themselves. The more people don't do it, the longer we're going to be stuck like this. So please do it. And please encourage your friends and family to do the same. I know my dad is being very stubborn and thinks that he can do whatever he wants. So we have that conversation regularly. But yeah, I hope everyone's hanging in there and not going too crazy. I guess for us knitters, it's probably not as bad as for some people because we can knit. It's a good excuse to clear out some of those whips. I'm also, like I said, moving in 9 days, so that kind of breaks this whole thing up. It's gonna be weird moving while everyone's in quarantine, but yeah. So hang in there, everyone. We are all in this together, and happy knitting. And next time you see me, I will be in a new location. All right, bye.